Hello, it's Wednesday, January 29th, and this is Geek Revolt Live. Now, in today's episode, I just kind of want to talk about Nintendo. Let me mute that. So today they had a financial or whatever, an investor meeting where Iwata was supposed to share his vision for Nintendo's future, and it was essentially a train wreck. Everyone was getting their hopes up saying, hey, maybe they're going to release some smartphone games or, announce something radical. But really, they really didn't do that much. It was more confusing than anything. So I'm just going to stop this right now. This really isn't about the gameplay right now. This is going to be a really short episode. But a few of the problems they outlined were, that everyone thinks everyone thinks the Wii U is an accessory, and that a price cut really wouldn't help the system, and that the gamepad needs to be emphasized more because, everybody thinks the gamepad is an accessory. And so really there's not going to be any major change in direction. So right now they're just going to focus on, R&D, try to see what they're going to do with their next console, and like I said, they won't release games on smartphones, and, they're also considering a streaming service kind of like PlayStation Now, and they also said they're going to unify their account systems, so finally, their accounts will suck a little bit less. So finally, I guess your 3DS and your games will be tied to your account, not your system. So if you lose your system, then you still should be fine. Or if somebody steal your system, you should just be able to tie them to your account. But yeah, that was basically all that they really announced with that. And they also said they're going to try to fix what's going on with Virtual Console, and all that crap, because Virtual Console is a hot mess. But things kind of got a little bit weird. Now, they aren't going to release games on smartphones, but they do want to improve the quality of your life. So they're going to try to get into the, fitness stuff and healthcare, and it was a little weird. So they want to provide like lifestyle products, nothing like wearable smartwatches or anything like that. So it's just kind of weird, but it's not games. So they just want to release healthcare products, which I think smartphones would have made them more money in the end. I think they're still being a little stubborn. I'm not very optimistic. It's like, okay, is Wii Fit really doing that well? And the vitality sensor never came out, so I don't understand what the hell they were thinking with that. But so I guess they're going to try to integrate them into their games, and they're going to release something in April of 2015. And now, what I was just reading, that whole highlight that came from a NeoJaf mod stump. So that's where I got the highlight from, and I was also following the guy who was live tweeting. But it's funny. I wasn't expecting anything radical from Nintendo, but I definitely wasn't expecting them to go start talking about healthcare and all that stuff. But I do think it's nice that they admitted that, a price cut really wouldn't help the Wii U at this point, and they just, it was just the branding on the Wii U. They should have called it something else. Putting it to Wii U, so the average person, they do think it's just, another Wii. So that's where they kind of messed up at, is on the branding. And I just, they should have, they really should have been smarter than to do that. Okay, I'm gonna die. Hey, I'm not paying attention. But yeah, and they also said something about licensing out third party. I died, I'm not paying attention. But yeah, they also said something about licensing out third party, not third-party stuff, but their characters, the third parties. So I don't know if that means we're gonna see another terrible Mario movie or some crap like that, or who knows what that means. You know, I'm not really sure what that means, but you know, I still think it's a mistake not to release their games on smartphones. They could at least put some virtual console games on there or some mini games. I definitely think it would make more money than the healthcare stuff, but you know, that's still them being stubborn. But so they're going to hold on to the bitter end. But yeah, they didn't seem pretty optimistic for the Wii U, and so that's a little sad. It almost seems like they're kind of giving up on it. You know, like they're just like, yeah, we messed up. A price cut wouldn't help. So we're just going to try to emphasize the gamepad more. But, you know, honestly, I'm playing the Wii U right now. You know, I've owned every Nintendo console basically, and I think it's a wrap. I don't think the system is going to make a comeback. That's just my honest opinion. And I know that kind of pisses some people off when I say that on Twitter, but yeah, I don't think it's going to make a comeback. Give me Bayonetta, give me Smash Brothers, and we're good. I don't really care at this point, you know, because Nintendo, they really just, they should have marketed it better, you know, and it's just, I don't know. But yeah, that was just weird. This is a really quick episode of Geek Revolt Live. Yeah, healthcare. So I guess that's Nintendo's new thing. They're going to, you know, give us more Wii Fit, vitality sensors, and blah, 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 you know. Yeah, it's weird. And I don't know. I don't know what Iwata is thinking. Honestly, I don't. You know, and he also announced that he's taking a 50% pay cut, and the whole, basically, all the executives, they're taking a pay cut, so I don't really think that helps. I honestly think they've given up on the Wii U. You know, the 3DS, it'll make them some money, and hopefully the fitness stuff makes them some money, but I think that's probably a really bad idea, but we'll see about that. But anyway, guys, this was just a really quick episode of Geek Revolt Live, and tomorrow I'll be back, and tomorrow I'm going to play Octodad Dadliest Catch, so, you know, I really look forward to that game. It's coming out on the PC, and yeah, this was just a quick episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.